From my garden friends, I get a few questions about my garden path that you see there. Or if not questions, at least a lot of comments. So I thought I might address that briefly. Not a lot to say except that I just visualized a better way. I'm out there at the shed a lot, it's there hiding, but I wanted something to provide a clean run through the grass, but mostly I just needed the visual appearance of well, the architectural shape, I guess is what you might call it, and decided upon something like this. I decided to make it 19 inches across, so it's not very big. Concrete down 4 inches, a good layer of hard rocky substrate, aggregate, and then I separated the sections of concrete as I went along. The concrete is ground level, but there is a plywood form that I use, which is slowly disintegrating, but to hold the form back apart, I used these 4x4 timbers, and they were designed from the beginning to be left there. They are a part of the design. They are stained a walnut brown, and then once or twice a summer I come in and I soak them in linseed oil, which keeps it all dark and maybe helps the surface to last a little longer. As I move along here and hold the camera down a little closer, can you see the coloring that I've used? That's on purpose. I didn't want the concrete to be just white. I knew that in time it would darken, but I decided to be a little proactive and darken it first with paint. So what I've done now is to use the colors of the shed, starting with that khaki green, khaki tan. That was the first color. Then I used some of that pinkish red, dabbled it in and smeared it. It's just a smear job. And then that greenish blue of the doors, it gets in there too. Can you see it now? Now you see those colors, and each piece is its separate little work of art. Well, that's not the way I see it. I just kind of dabble at it until it's sort of an even mix of the colors. And that's it. It's very sturdy, but it did take a long time. There were tree roots in there from a tree that was over here to the right, now taken down. I probably did one of these blocks per day. There are 22 of them. Now, a couple of days I did 2, but I'm not a spry 60-year-old anymore, so this was a great deal of work for me. I think anybody would agree that it was a lot of digging. There's a lot of soil that comes out of there, a lot of volume. And the concrete itself, I mixed each day 1 or 2 of those, mixed in a bucket, and poured it in there. They are 19 by 22 on average. Fun, huh?